I guess we're live. I'm not showing up yet on Twitch, but I guess that's okay. Got a full crew tonight as Marius is back. Apparently after what happened with the whole dental office and everything, you were the last person on the org chart. So, you're running the place now and you had to go to, management training. So, you've been gone for a little bit.
I thought it was the brain damage recovery. They just didn't notice.
That too. Yeah. So that's why you've been gone. The dentist's office had you going to do management training. So you now know how to best squeeze every productivity moment out of your doctors for maximum filthy lucre.
Excellent.
Yes.
I will only use it for evil and good.
Mostly evil. Mostly. All right. So we're back to Cyberpunk Red, our Choom storyline. It's a dramedy. Yeah. A very dark dramedy.
Well, at least I'm funny.
Yeah. Like an episode of Friends, if the guy that wrote the Twin Peaks TV show actually did the directing, kind of that. Yeah, kind of in there. Yeah. And those of you that are too young probably don't know what Twin Peaks are, so I'll just be quiet now. Steven, who are you playing?
Recently, so
True.
I'm playing Pinball, the wizard of the group. And by wizard, I cast the spell Bullets many times all over the place.
Your mic is a little hot. I'm turning you down on my end, though. Don't do anything on yours. Okay, there we go. Marius, Kelly, who are you playing?
I think I'm playing Marius still. It's been a while. Forgive my brain fog. So I don't remember where we left off.
It's fine because your character was gone. It had no idea. Yeah, you were off on business retreat.
I've been reprogrammed to be a capitalist pig.
They wanted to make sure that any soul that you had remaining was squashed, so that you could be a good boss running a facility for cash.
So I'm a corpo now.
Yeah.
I dig it. I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, can he multi-class? I don't think he's used any of his points at all. So
he certainly could.
I gotta look and see what you told me what I was supposed to be at. I'll do that in my downtime.
Jameis, who you got?
Hey, I'm playing Elena. She's nearly balanced tick nomad, still a little bit more tick than nomad, but we're getting there, getting towards balance.
Tech nomad.
Yep.
But really, it's all about the rat, Sebastian.
All about Sebastian.
It's the Sebastian show.
Yep.
Kim, who you got?
I am playing Tetra the Fixer.
An occasional prom date to high schoolers.
Oh, yes, very occasional. And teacher's assistant as well.
That too. Yeah. Richard?
Hi there, I'm Richard, and I am playing the medtech of the group, Laszlo Falcon-Sane. Also, the newest sensation to be sweeping the nation, as I took a rank of Rocker Boy.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Are you doing like pathologist? Rap or?
No, I was thinking more about I was doing my autopsy, and while I've got that, I've got like a camera up there, and then just discussing the events of the day and stuff, and giving my opinions on it. So trying to
make the skull and go, "Hey, it's me, Scully."
Yeah, exactly.
Laszlo, media star. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So last episode, you guys made a deal with a data broker to hold on to some information you had. And you set a kill date that if it was not retrieved by any of you signers, that it would go live to the public. Yep. You had 100 creds a day to hold on to your information for this to happen. You have set up a meet at the next night market between one of the people that worked on the original base. Arasaka had a secret facility on that base before the Troubles, and your newest cubicle mate. so that they can discuss things, hopefully ending your contract with her if she's able to get enough information. So she's very glad to hear it, eagerly awaiting that. But before we get to market day, Marius, freshly arrived, you just got flown back in because the group that owns the satellite dentist office that you are now in charge of had you at a business retreat to learn how to be a soulless corpo. You're coming back, luggage in hand. You didn't actually go with any luggage. You just bought it while you were there because everyone had luggage. So you should probably have luggage. In your luggage, you have a toothbrush.
I had to fit in.
So as you're walking to the stoop of the slumlord, actually, no, I can't even call your place a slumlord place now because you actually put money into fixing it up. Yeah, it's just a bad place, not a slum, just bad. Yeah. Hanging around the stoop is a bunch of delinquent teenagers and children. The only thing making them stand out from other delinquents and children on the street is that they're all wearing martial art gis with the name of your former dojo emblazoned.
Do I recognize any of these people? Are they familiar?
You sure do, including the young boy up front, Chad, whose mom took over. And he sits there as he sees you coming up. He quickly hides a cigarette he was smoking. He makes himself look, taller. He's a kid. He's like a preteen.
I hate it so much.
Everybody else is just kind of lining up behind him. He's like,
color is
Marius, I am here to set forward a challenge. According to our roster, you were the highest ranking former dojo member. I don't know how you got a hold of multiple black belts, but it's in the registry.
Don't question. Just, what do you want, little boy?
We're here to defend the honor of the dojo. I'm here to beat you in single combat tonight. He walks over. He pulls out, you assume it was supposed to be a gauntlet, but it's like one of these latex rubber gloves. And he slaps you across the cheek with it, which he has to jump up to do. He throws it down.
It's impressive height he's got on that jump, got to say.
Yeah, some good vertical. I make sure my suit still looks clean. I gotta protect the image. I'm gonna take out my little device and I'm gonna call pinball.
Ring, ring, pinball. Gonna take a contract out on Chad real quick.
Let's see. So I answered the phone. I'm like, what is it? Zamazingo.
You're immediately though suspicious that it's not really Marius because the incoming call does not include any spyware or other malicious viruses that it normally always does.
I got a new agent. Yeah, I need your help downstairs. There's these kids. Bring your most deadly and funnest guns. I'll pay.
I look out the window.
Yeah, there's a group of about 14.
The window just opens out. This bulky Turkish solo just sticks his head out. He's got that top knot that somehow looks good on him. It's really a man bun, but he's got. But he's like, "What the hell, Marius? You should fight children yourself."
But I'm wearing my good suit. It's also my only suit at the moment.
And what color is the belt on your suit?
I forgot to put a belt on this morning. I just went with it. I didn't want to appear silly.
You will go to all those classes. You ignore all my advice. I think fighting children is the best step to learning real. What is it you are training in? Really, you should switch to judo with me. But do your karate thing. Show them the fierceness of your punches.
But
hear that, children? Fight him right here, right now, before he cowards out.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
There's no honor in a street fight. I'll meet you in the dojo.
Yeah, you go wait for me there.
We will.
Don't wait! Attack now! Strike first, strike hard, no mercy!
I'm gonna hang up now.
That phrase is
just-
trademarked. You feel the lawyer helicopter swooping in.
So yeah, I'm just gonna stand to the side and convince them.
No, they move along. You said you'd
Oh, they're
meet them in the dojo, so they're
Yeah. Okay. All right. They're going to the dojo. I'll go upstairs.
the
I will
latex
sarcastic.
gauntlet still thrown at your foot.
Ugh, so dirty. I will sarcastically thank Pinball when I get up to the room.
What, you need me to fight children? I only fight children if they are dicks, and only if they're no and that's only negotiable.
Marius, your friend is back. She's eating cereal at the table, dressed quite different than she normally does.
Does it actually look like Nancy?
It looks exactly like Nancy.
Oh, great. Nancy, you're here. Do you have supper? I'm hungry. I haven't eaten well since you've gone.
She's kind of half smile on her face. It's like, I don't know how to cook. Oh, you must be Marius. Hi,
Hello.
I'm Altiera. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, who?
She moves different. She talks different.
Grandma, don't confuse Marius. He's, I know, task set impossible, but...
Oh, that reminds me. I found something in the cubicle that I'm renting now. There's some index cards with recipes, and they all say to Marius. Here?
I will take them and give her a very strange look. And I'll look around and see if anyone else is offering up an answer to what's going on.
Marius, I regret to inform you that after your latest expertly conducted run, you suffered brain damage. And while you were in your coma, you hallucinated an entire person.
I did?
Yes. You also thought you were good at karate, and you were way into it, and you wanted to fight the children outside.
I'm pretty sure I didn't want to fight the children. I just wanted
Funny.
them to go away.
You don't smell toast.
Yeah.
Notice how no one is contradicting me. It is absolutely the truth.
I'm just going to leave my empty luggage at the door and take off my suit and then crawl into my my capsule.
Yes, it's exactly how you left it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Dirty underwear and socks and all.
Oh, it smells like home. I think I need to sleep on this. This is too much to process. Nancy's here, but she can't cook. She's giving me her recipe cards. Very nice of her. Kids are trying to fight me. I don't understand why. The world is not making sense anymore. Maybe I did really go into a coma. Am I in a simulation? Pinball, punch me.
I immediately punch him.
Ow!
You know it's a simulation because you didn't pay him to punch you.
First sample is free.
I'm just gonna go lay down and heal my spleen. Thank you.
Ooh, I should roll to see if I get a critical hit.
I am short on hit points, so it probably you probably will.
Oh no, you're healed up. You've been gone for a while.
Oh, all right. Let the punches fly.
Okay. Let's see. That's brawl for me, unfortunately. Also, judo doesn't have very good punching, so I haven't invested in it yet.
Don't worry about it.
Body,
Unless you
body,
were actually trying to kill him with a punch.
yes.
Remember, he didn't pay for it, so you shouldn't give him your best.
I'm sure someone could pay. I could find a buyer. Oh yes.
You go next door and talk to those kids. They'd probably
I punch him.
you punch him. Yes.
I think I do 2 because of my body. I do 2d6.
Sure. Let's see if you actually do get doubles in there.
Come on, 12. So I need to go get the dice roller, I guess. Where are you? There we go.
No
Oh,
doubles. You just punch him real hard. Okay, so everyone's there. Tetra, you're there. You guys had a fairly long evening, but got some sleep. The fridge is stacked with food. That's probably why you're all back here eating, because your new roommate has just stocked the fridge just with all kinds of fresh food.
So she can buy groceries, she just can't cook it.
Correct.
Okay.
much like you.
Well, I was gonna say, what does she bring to the group? I could already do that.
She is a net runner. She can run the net. That is what she brings to the group that you cannot.
That hurts.
Only because it is very much true.
That wounds me deeper than you could possibly know.
No, that is the punch.
Wow.
Patch that up for you if you want.
Maybe
So, Pinball, you happen to go by the window because you opened it up to look down at the kids, and you're closing up. And you notice, like, right across you is the dojo. Of course, all the kids are like just flattened on the windows, looking over to see if Marius is coming.
Marius, your challengers are there.
I close my capsule door.
I
draw
close the window.
curtain, and I put on Black Hole Sun on repeat.
Except someone's changed your playlist since you were gone, and it's still Black Hole Sun, but it's the Johnny Cash version now.
I'm gonna let that slide. Probably makes me more depressed than the original.
Oh yeah.
Then the next one is some other cover band.
No, it's also Johnny Cash doing a Danzig song, which you did. Yeah. Someone has replaced your playlist with a lot of Johnny Cash.
Man, it's like I'm back at the manager's retreat where I just get hazed and bullied and picked on the entire time.
It was because of your poor math skills.
Poor masks. So I don't have the belt. They took it from me and tried to hang me with it.
Speaking of which, no, actually, you know what? You've had to change agents so many times. They can't possibly have your number anymore.
Pinball has it now. Pinball's probably sold it to the highest bidders and the lowest bidders.
Well, just as known enemies, which includes the kids across the street.
So I'm on the same list as before.
The exact same one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Marius is taking a nap. Good to have him back, you guess. Alt is, after she finishes up and everyone is eaten, she confiscates the kitchen table to continue to work on her computer setup. Still complaining about how useless the new language is. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Tetra, you're there too. Everybody's enjoying a good breakfast.
So we need to bring Marius over to a karate dojo full of children so he can get his comeuppance. Yes, I see no dissent in this plan.
Why would we, what?
Oh, it sounds like a good plan.
Thank you, Tetra.
Yes, let's go ahead with that. I'll see if I can find a dojo.
It's right across the street.
Oh.
We just, see if you can get an audience. We can sell tickets.
Yes, we can sell tickets at the night market. I mean, depending on when we want to schedule it.
Well, first Marius has to go there and lose, and then he will undergo a strict training montage where he spends all his XP in actual karate. At which point he gets the rematch, and we sell the tickets for the rematch at the night market because he should go fight the children right now.
Oh, yeah. So we should probably figure out what kind of music we want for the training montage first.
So you hear some banging downstairs on the front doors.
Oh my! What is that?
I will go down there and answer that if nobody else is there.
Yep.
Let's see.
So as you look through the peephole or open the door, whichever you are likely to do, Laszlo, there's one of the kids dressed in a gi. He has a hammer and he was trying to nail something onto the door, but you guys sprung for those really good doors because
Hey,
you know
stop that!
so
You're not
he
damaged.
couldn't get the. So he's just laying the hammer on top of the note now and just kind of leaving it on the stoop. When you start saying something, Laszlo, he turns to you and gives you a very sharp bow, and then turns and runs across to the dojo.
Because this is a comedy, I will pick up the hammer and say, "Take your stuff with you," and throw it at him.
Maybe a ranged attack.
What is that?
Let's see.
Athletics, or is there a ranged combat?
Throwing would be athletics.
Oh dear, I am sorry, child. I'm reasonably good at athletics. Oh no, why can I? Oh, because it's still in editing mode. That's why. There we go. 16.
Okay. Given you
Children's-
didn't get very far, I'm going to say that hit. I'm going to say that hit. Roll me a couple of d6. 2d6.
See, Marius, this is how you fight a child.
Oh, hilarious comedy. Brain damage. 10.
Okay, that's a lot. You conk him on the back of the head. He just falls in the middle of traffic.
Don't worry, he's a doctor.
Yes. Oh, it looks like he has blunt force trauma to the head. I will go and deal with that. Yes.
Well, you have to wait till he's actually hit by a car and dead, because then it's your calling.
Yes. I suppose I do have to wait for somebody to call it in.
I don't know. Somebody shouts out from a window, "Finish him!" Be quiet, Pinball.
Not me.
He's starting to get up. He's rubbing the back of his head. He picks up the hammer and he continues to limp across the street, avoiding cars, woozily.
Is he the one that wants to fight me? Perhaps.
No.
Ah,
Sorry.
One of Chad's minions.
No, I will pick up the sign that he was trying to bang in on our door and take it upstairs to Marius, I guess.
Yeah. It's to Marius. It's a fairly legalese heavy contract, basically saying that you've been stripped of your belts and your honor. You can no longer claim affiliation with the dojo, nor your rank gained.
Well, I'll come out of my cube, my capsule. And clearly, I've been crying. You can see it in my eyes. Johnny Cash, he just has a way with words.
Yeah.
And I'll look at it, and I'll just use it to finish wiping up my tears, and then crumple it up and throw it in the garbage.
As the strains of a song telling how Johnny built a Chevy out of parts continues in the background.
I should really have turned that off before I left. It's just keeping the crying going.
Just wait until he sings about how he hurt himself today.
Yeah.
So
ASCAP keeps sending bills to your phone.
damn it! I gotta fix that stop button. Yeah, I'll just grab a bowl of Raisin Bran and sit at the. Oh, I can't sit at the table.
Oh, you can. She kind of pushes some equipment aside so you
okay.
can have a corner.
Okay, I do that, and I just kind of stare blankly at the table and what's on the table, and not really pay attention to what's going on.
She's muttering as she's doing some welding, and she's got her
I'm
binocular
also
kind of
in my
glasses
underwear.
on.
Yeah, I'm in my underwear. I didn't change.
That seems like a very terrible fighting uniform. I thought you had a gi.
Yeah, it's fine. I got rid of it.
You got rid of it. What? Why did you were so? Is this a dentist thing? You can't knock out teeth anymore with your fists. Not that
Well,
you ever could.
No, I've tried the karate thing. It didn't work. I tried the netrunner thing. Evidence shows that it didn't work. The dentist's office. Well, I guess that's my day job.
I mean, the net running thing did work to an extent. I mean, look.
You have the brain damage to prove it.
No, I was going to say, look who we have outside. You got us a client. I gesture at Alt.
The real person of the fake person you completely imagined.
Well, I just lost interest in it. Now I've got my day job, and that's fun and all, and it's great, I guess, being in a suit. It's hard to like move your arms forward and things like it. It's kind of restrictive, I don't know if it's. I mean, it's a nice suit and all. It's shiny and it's a little big on me. But anyways, I think I want to be an actor. I definitely think that's my calling.
Well, why don't you act like a karate cat and fight some children? I very much want to see this. Consider it your first paying gig. I will pay you to fight some children, to act like you are fighting some children, because it won't be real. I do not think you. Sure. I will give you. I will give you a script. One
What's
moment.
his motivation here?
Defense of his arm. So,
what is my character study procedures? I haven't quite figured that out yet. So, I'll get back to you. Know what? It sounds like an interesting assignment. I'm just a little hungry. I need my Wheaties here. My fake imitation Wheaties. What I don't even know what I grabbed here.
Alt says you're eating Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran. That's the weirdest taste in Wheaties I've ever had. Yeah, I'll think about it, Pinball. If you think that would be good for my career, then.
Oh yeah. Yes, I believe it will be very good for your career.
Right, you have to audition.
Oh no, you have the part.
I have the part. Okay, well I'll think about if I want the part. What does it pay?
Oh, about 20 credits.
Exposure. It pays an exposure.
It pays an exposure. So much exposure. But also, guild minimum. Don't forget guild minimum.
Right. Well, I haven't paid my.
You are part of the guild, aren't you?
No. Oh, I should get into the guild. I don't want them to come after me. I can't do it until I'm in the guild. Well, it's too late today. I'm kind of tired. I don't think I feel like going out. I got to do laundry. Maybe tomorrow I'll go pay my dues.
Oh, I think you need to pay your dues across the street right now. Guys, get the straitjacket. We'll bring him over right now. Everybody, let's go. I think we should go fight some. Watch Marius fight some children. He's only 12, half your size. I mean, he's half your weight. You got the reach. You got the weight advantage. Well, his mom, I believe, is very attractive, so you don't have that going for you. Let's do this. Everybody, across the street, Marius is going to fight a child.
All right, well, you guys go ahead and get settled. I'll get changed up and showered and everything.
Yes, I like take out my gun and put it on the table. Yes, you will.
I'll finish my Raisin Bran and go back to my capsule. Trying to find a playlist that doesn't have Johnny Cash all day.
It's all Johnny Cash. It's all Johnny Cash all the way down.
I don't remember liking Johnny Cash this much, but
that's the brain damage. You always learn to cut Johnny Cash.
It was the last virus that got onto your agent. It just infected everything with Johnny Cash.
There's worse ones out there, but this one's pretty depressing.
I mean, it could have been Elvis.
I do like some Elvis.
The Elvi virus.
Elvi virus.
The EL6 virus.
Yeah, it's horrible. You gain 50 pounds and end up wearing a lot of sequin.
Sequin, eh? I wonder if I could pull that off.
All right. Well, Marius is checked out. Apparently, he is brooding on yet again another profession change. Let's see, Jameis. Let's go to your character. So, you are basically just a few hours from having the server that you had set up to be completely able for you to interface with it. The AI is basically setting up a translation layer, right, between the old and the new. And you provided some machinery. I think you already rolled for that.
Aye.
So you can kind of get in there now and kind of move around. Do you have any? Are you any good at research? What is it? Is it library or is it actually research?
I think it's library.
Yeah,
Library search.
yeah,
I think I've just got the basics.
it's fine. Give me a roll. I mean, you don't have full access to the data, but the directories are there, so you can kind of pour through. Yeah. So basically, this server was hosting a lot of social media sites. It was hosting a lot of cloud drives, which included a lot of news resources. So it looks like you might have some actual footage and publication news from back in the day in here.
Cool.
Whether or not it's complete or just reference to other servers, you don't know yet until the build is complete. But just looking through the directories, that's what you're seeing. And you're also watching your place's electric bill skyrocketing as this thing is eating up so much power.
I contemplate the need for an external independent generator.
Tetra. So you made the deal with your information broker to have that program stashed. Anything else that you would have been doing in the meantime? You had any threads that you wanted to check out?
Not really for now, unless anyone can think of anything.
Again, you got to arrange a crowd to watch Marius fight a child.
Oh, I thought we were getting through the training montage first.
He has to lose first.
Yeah,
he trains.
so I was... Okay. So I thought that was for the second one, but I can get a crowd together for the first.
You look over at Marius moping in his coffin, and you're pretty sure he's he's lost something.
I've got this great idea. I come out and I'm like, all right, Tetra, I need your help.
Okay.
I need you to get me lots of sequence. I'm blinging out my karate uniform.
Do you need a jumpsuit too, or just sequins?
Well, I think
He
just
needs a bedazzler. That's what he needs.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I can wear that. I can bling out the gi, and then I can wear all the belts.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, that takes all of 5 minutes to find, I'm sure.
Yeah. Tack on a bunch of shiny glitter.
Well, that's good because the montage music is about that long.
Yeah. Tie a couple black belts around your knees, a couple of red belts around your elbows.
Yeah.
Just your regular office pant belt around your middle.
If I can't blind them with my feet by caving in their eye sockets, then I'll blind them with reflection off my sequence.
Tie a white belt around your head like a sweatband.
Yeah, totally. Soon it'll be a yellow belt soon enough.
Okay, well, you have the montage of Marius gearing up. Apparently, he's going to face the challenge.
Nothing has made Pinball happier than this sequence of events.
He is squealing like a little girl.
Pinball or Marius?
Pinball.
There you go, some squealing.
Okay, well, by the time all this happens and you finally goaded Marius across the street, they're starting to leave the dojo. They turn the lights off, and then they see you coming across the street in your blinged up gi. And then they're like, "Oh, all right." And they turn around, turn the lights back on. So it seems you have some honor after all, Marius.
Is this Chad talking to me?
This is Chad. Yes.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and just grab him by the throat and just throw him at the wall.
Yo, go Chad!
Roll initiative.
How do you do that? Oh, right up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, give me a second. I gotta do the same.
Counterattack.
He definitely goes first.
Jeez, What a surprise!
You go. You
you
go
managed
for the
to roll a
throat.
1 there and then an
Yeah.
8. So
Oh
you
no,
got
you're right.
-1.
You're right. You're right.
So you
So
both
it's a
rolled
one.
a
It's
one.
-7. So I did too. Apparently, I rolled a
Oh my
1.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Both rolled ones.
It's an inept off. This is great.
yeah. So it's a slap off. You're both slapping each other's hands.
Actually, I don't think you
Save it
can.
for the dojo.
Actually, I don't think you can fumble a initiative roll.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's just too
I
cool
mean,
to
the
see
thing
that
is,
happen.
And yet Marius does.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so did the
Evidence
kid.
to the contrary.
Yeah. Right. So yeah. So no, it's just a mutual slap off. He's like, save it for the dojo.
We're in the dojo, you dumbass.
No, we're not. We're on the stairway. This is why we don't believe you earned those belts, Marius.
Can I trip him? If he's on the stairway, I want to trip him.
Okay. Yeah, just do initiative again. Just do initiative again. That's better.
Positive results.
Yeah. Well, but not positive enough. Right. You go to sweep the leg. Really, just try and trip him. He leaps up to the air, does a snap kick to your face.
What the fuck? Where'd you learn this shit? So I was never in class for that. I never saw this.
Cut to Marius ignoring the instructor as he teaches exactly this.
Yeah.
Well, you only got a 9. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh.
Is that damage?
No, that's to see if he
Okay.
hits you.
That'd be against his evasion.
Yep. Which is?
Well, you roll your evasion as well.
Go ahead.
Did you roll a 1 again for something?
Oh, that's true. I did roll a 1, didn't I?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's bad. So it's a minus. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So he definitely doesn't hit. You didn't even have to roll that. But yeah, it is a very nice maneuver. But he quickly kind of rolls it back by saying, "I meant to do that. Let's finish this in the dojo, Marius." What are the rest of you guys doing? At this point, his entourage is kind of surrounding him so that you don't take any more cheap shots, Marius.
Pinball has pulled out an auto pop bucket. He pulls a tab. It starts filling up with popcorn.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, Marius, you can react. So he got initiative. He did the snap kick. If you want to do something else, but yeah, he played it off as if he meant to miss you.
Meant to miss you. I'll just kick him in the balls.
Okay. Go ahead.
Still not in the dojo.
So, I just want this over with.
All right. His evasion is 17.
I see the 10-year-old is evenly matched to the 33-year-old.
It's almost like he actually did his training.
Jeez, Bert, you're starting to make me
All right.
bad.
All right. So he's like, "Oh, I see. You have no honor at all. Well, we'll just finish it right here in the stairwells, Marius." He pulls off the top of his G, and this 13-year-old kid is just rippled with muscle.
What the?
Good use of those performance enhancers. Kick his ass, kid.
You're supposed to be on my side.
So you guys
Am
are in
I?
the middle. You guys are in the middle of the stairwell, and you guys are kind of towards the bottom. He's got some of his guys at the top of the stairwell, and they're all starting to chant, "Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Kumite, kumite.
I'm gonna try and commentate it. That is.
There you go. Yeah, you turn on your agent, stick it somewhere so you can
Yeah.
get a good video going on.
Just here outside this dojo. Looks like some kid has picked on the wrong man. Let's see who will win, man or mouse.
Well, Falcon, I believe it was still being determined which one is the man and which is the wrong kid.
That's true.
Okay, Marius is in his sequined sequined dojo gear. He's got a belt strapped him all over the place. The kid's thrown off his shirt, and he's incredibly well muscled for 13-year-olds.
It's almost like it's an anime or something.
Yeah.
I reach into my pocket deftly, and I grab some of the spare sequence, and I take it out, and I toss it in his face.
I like it, but let's have initiative first.
Again with the initiative.
Yeah, because there was kind of a break in the action.
Yeah.
Okay, what did it do? All right. So you want to throw the stuff in his face?
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what. So you make the throw. Let me just do this here. We'll do it this way. Make me an athletics check.
An
Just to see if
interesting
you can
variation on the
hit him.
pocket sand technique.
Yeah, hit him in the face with the sequins.
I could have rolled
Not
worse.
bad. Yeah.
I have rolled worse.
Evasion 6. 12 matched up again. You know what? Since he was expecting an attack, though, so like if you were throwing a fist at him, he would have sidestepped it. But instead, you threw this like mist of sequence at him, so it kind of blinds him a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
you might need to get some new cyber eyes after that.
The kid actually just he doesn't even try to blink it out. He just closes his eyes, and with like the deft move, he pulls out a blindfold, ties it to himself, and he starts. He strikes a pose, and it seems like he knows exactly where you are, even blinded.
It's a bold move, Common. Let's see if it pays out for him.
Yeah, but it's intimidating me. I'm more intimidated now by him. First he's
All right.
ripped. Second he doesn't need
All right, go ahead and make me we'll try and avoid the blow. Actually, this would be less because he is blinded a little. So, 15.
All right. Back
So
to
we'll make
evasion.
that a 13. Yeah, make me an evasion roll. He has blind fighting. So you do evade, but he's remarkably skilled. He does a thing where he misses and his fist goes through the concrete wall where your head would have been.
Maybe I should. I look back. Is it too late to leave?
Yes, all the exits are blocked except for maybe the window.
So how is Laszlo commentating in this first round?
Well, as I said, he said, "Oh, I might need cyber eyes after that blending technique there from Marius." But oh my god! Well, let's hope the building's insurance is paid up because they're gonna have to repay this afterwards.
Tetra, what are you doing?
Well, so he's covered in sequins. Is there a way we could like adjust the lighting to make the sequins shine more and maybe make it harder for that? Well, like he's blindfolded, but just to make it more dramatic.
Oh, I tell you what. Just say high or low and roll me a D100, please.
Okay. I'll go with high.
It's just /R space 1D100.
Okay. /R space 1D100. Oh well.
Okay, so there is a light switch, but no dimmer switch, no way to regulate it. Like you could turn the lights off, which would make it a fair fight.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, but the kid's already like half blinded from the sequence in his eyes. But you have access to the light switch. If you needed to cut the lights, you could. You're pretty close to it there. And what is Elena doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, did you want to do something with the lights, Tetra?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Okay.
It
Elena?
cover my escape. My shameful.
Trying to she wasn't even doing in the first place. But say they're trying to sort of set up a good angle for cameras and that, and maybe
Getting backup filming for Laszlo.
try and get a camera attached to Sebastian's head so and get some good looking ground shots.
You haven't strapped a camera to him yet, just so that he can get ground eye view everywhere.
Yeah, this could be the start of it.
So Marius, it's your turn.
Is there any like weapons or pipes or?
If you wanted to
bricks?
kind of rip off one of the banisters, it's a wooden banister.
I don't think I can do that. Is there?
I don't know. Does Marius normally walk around strapped? You didn't say you didn't bring your gun.
Well, I didn't think I didn't know this guy was going to be ripped and like fucking like Kung Fu the Legend continues with his like blind fighting.
Soon you'll have the glow.
David Carradine, that's who I'm thinking of. I don't get all these. And you say there's other kids around me?
Yeah, they've kind of ringed you so like you can't go up the stair or down the stairs without having to go through the group of kids.
Are they as ripped as this guy?
No, they're all wearing their gis, so you're not able to tell.
I'm gonna toss one at this dude.
You're gonna grab a kid and toss one in.
Oh sure. Let's see what happens.
Okay, I tell you what. Make me an athletics check. I'm going to say they're surprised that you're taking this tactic. So just make that to grab a kid and hurl him.
How much luck do I get? 8. Let's just roll normally. Oh, okay. That was okay.
Misses the evasion. So you throw the kid into him. I tell you what, roll me a d6. Just a single d6 because he's a soft bludgeoning instrument. If you get more than 5, you get a 6. He not expecting it and half blinded. The full force of probably a young teen you hurl into this kid, and the teen and the kid fall back onto the banister. It cracks the banister and they fall down to the ground floor.
I listen for the.
Make me a luck check. Say
luck
high
check.
or low. Say high or low.
Oh, I always go low, I think.
D100. All right.
It's very bad of me.
They both fall. Everyone's astonished for a minute. They fell maybe like 10 feet. The one kid that you used as the bludgeoning instrument seems to have broken his arm. He's crying, and the other kid looks like he's not moving for a minute. And you see his eyes open, and he does a kip up. Yeah.
He's unfortunately not impaled by the banister. You should stay down there. I got more kids up here.
He looks at you, he points at you, and he does the come here with his hand.
What is this? One of Pinball's video games?
Well, I'm not sure what martial art that is. I mean, I know it's judo where you use your opponent's body against them, but using somebody else's body against them, I don't know which martial art that is.
Yeah, pinball, but that was more of a maneuver than anything else. So yeah, he hurled the kid at him. So his action would be basically just standing up and posturing at you. What do you want to do now? Everyone, all the kids are kind of tightly ringing you in, and everyone's still chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight! Fight!"
How many of them are there? It's like 20.
More than a dozen.
Gosh, I probably won't be able to throw them all before they throw me. All right, the banister's broken. I'll break a piece off.
Sure.
And then I'll, just like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, kind of jump over, hover there for a moment, and then drop down.
Okay. Make me
Maybe
an
I'll land
athletics.
on the kid with the.
Make me an athletics check.
That's not
Nope.
good.
Yeah, you land horribly, impaling your foot on a bit of wood as you hit the ground.
Nancy!
2 points of damage. All right, yeah. So you have to end your action there, as you also have to get up on the ground. He closes in, and you have a weapon in your hand, and he puts his hand out, and one of the kids slaps a katana in his hand.
Totally not the same class.
All right, yeah, he comes in, slashing with the blade.
I'm also making sure to get images of Laszlo to put a picture-in-picture into the commentary he's doing.
All right, well, evade that.
Fighting. I found the one skill I'm good at rolling.
Yep, you duck. and the sword kind of goes over your head, hits the banister. It is a sparring weapon. It is not a sharp edge.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll hit him. No, I assume the thing I broke off has splinters and it's kind of.
Oh yeah, it's like a stake.
I run him through.
All right, go ahead.
What do you want me to roll?
This is just a melee attack.
Okay. Oh, I'm not very good at this.
Yeah. Go ahead and make another one.
All right.
I only gave him one because his sword got stuck in the banister, so he's trying to pull it out.
All right. So he blocked it. I'll tick him for an angle, and I just bad angle.
Okay.
Apparently, I make a better punching bag than a solo.
All right, yeah. Miss.
Yes.
And some of the kids are like, I think he's trying to kill him. It's like,
No.
Chad, he's really trying to hurt you.
I mean, you children knew he had no honor. He is a bad man.
That is true. They should have known that. I didn't bring my gun because I didn't think it was going to be necessary. And because this is on the internet, we can't have that.
Except for murdering a child. Apparently you can.
This child is ripped and has the sixth sense. So I don't feel bad about this. I'm just defending this is all into self-defense.
Says the guy who attacked first.
In self-defense, right? He who makes the first strike lives, or something like that. It's in the art of fighting.
Yep. You guys on the ground floor, you hear like an office door slam open, and this tall, very well made up middle-aged woman in high heels is kind of coming across the floor. It's like, Chad, honey, what's going on?
Oh no! It looks like there's going to be outside interference. Somebody might tag in.
This is not going well.
Will our colleague Marius upgrade himself from fighting children to fighting women?
All right. His blade still stuck in the banister. He lets go, and he just gets on you with a flurry of attacks.
Getting shot by the army dude didn't do me in. This ripped 12-year-old is going to kill me.
Mm. Yep. All right, so 2 attacks coming at you. 11 for the first one, 17 for the next. Actually, you rolled a 10.
Yeah. Gotta add another D10 in that.
Yeah, that second one's going to hurt. Oh, my gosh.
I don't think it
What is that?
continuously explodes
again.
anymore, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, first one, and here comes the doozy.
Yeah, you blocked the first one, which was obviously a setup for the snap kick of the second one, which nails you right underneath the chin.
are you sure you didn't get kicked right in the balls?
Could be, actually.
That would be fitting.
Come on, doubles. No. 4 points of damage. Right into your sequin jockstrap.
Kid, he has armor there. Aim for the face.
Is this kid still blind, or what's going on?
He's starting to look through one of his eyes now. He's kind of cleared it enough.
Man, I don't even want to get
What do you want to do?
Oh my!
You hear the
goodness.
crowd, Chad, honey, do I need to call the police? Kid around him saying, "Shh, it's an honor fight."
Jesus, this kid. How do you win against a kid that's just better than you? Since I'm wearing 100 belts,
You do the same thing that parents have traditionally done. You bribe him.
bribe him. I didn't bring my wallet. Since I'm wearing 100 belts, I'm going to take one off, and I'm just going to use it I'm going to tie a little knot on one end and kind of use it like a rope with something heavy on it,
Mhm.
and just swing it at him.
All right. I tell you what. So we'll say one of your attacks gets taken up by that, but you can go ahead and
Sure.
do an attack.
Okay. What would that be?
Brawling, probably.
Oh.
Actually, it's with a weapon. So what
Melee
is that?
still.
Melee. Yeah. Okay.
Melee? Okay. Could you not keep rolling so hot?
All right. So you're using the belt now, so you drop the sharpened stick, right?
Oh yeah, it was useless. It wasn't doing me any good.
Okay. He grabs the sharpened stick, then he tries to jam it through your foot.
The joke's on him. I've already got wood that splinters through my foot.
13. Ooh. That's really good, Marius.
Maybe I should just wait until he tires himself out and makes a mistake and slips on my blood so I can impale him at that time.
What's the commentary, Laszlo?
Oh my god, things are getting vicious here as they're both picking up weapons and trying to beat one another to death. I wasn't quite expecting that today. Maybe I'll have to pick up some work and, do some more autopsies here afterwards to determine how it went down.
Chad's mom kind of comes into the frame and she looks over. Oh, it might be. Are you broadcasting this? She kind of spiffies up a little bit. You get him, sweetums. Kick him in the balls. Just like mommy taught you.
Well, Falcon, as you can see, Marius has demonstrated his key tactic in just about every aspect of his life, running away.
The watch count's getting pretty high.
I haven't run yet, mostly because he's between me and the door.
Well, I mean, you could make a run for the door if you want. You're on the ground floor now, not surrounded by a bunch of students anymore. And it is your turn.
Hey, wait, that other dude that I threw, he's down here.
Yeah, with the broken arm. He's still sniveling in the corner.
Does he have any weapons on him?
High-low. Roll me a D100.
I'm going to go low again.
That's really low. He's got a gun on him.
Oh, yeah.
Not nunchucks or anything, straight up gun.
But don't worry, because I'm going to be shooting it, so I'll probably shoot myself. I'll take the gun, and I'm going to shoot Chad.
He does not stop you because of his broken hand. He's like, no, not my gun. So Marius pulls a gun and aims it towards the obscenely muscled 13-year-old. Go ahead. Shoot your gun. This is in that very short range.
I'm just going to shoot a handgun skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Evade
Yeah,
that
shot
thing.
a child.
You have shot a child.
It wouldn't be necessary if he just let me run him through with a piece of wood. It's his fault.
All right, this is a standard handgun. Nothing special about it. What is the... I gotta look up the damage on this.
If it's probably a small one, so a D6.
That's good. Go ahead. Roll me a D6.
I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to scare him.
The whole place goes quiet as Marius unloads a gun into the kid. The kid doesn't flinch at first, and then blood starts pouring down.
Since it's a light handgun, it probably has a rate of fire of 2, so shoot him again.
Does he go down?
No.
He's still standing?
Just shoot him again. Oh my. Okay, let's have another D6.
Yeah, shot a child twice.
Mom gets on the phone. Oh, please, my son's being shot. Okay, 2 points of damage. Another hole appears in the child.
Jesus, this gun shooting the gun nearly knocks me off my feet. This kid's still standing with 2 bullets in him. This kid is not human. He's chromed up to the fucking nines.
Hey, lady, I will save your child. 100 deb.
Chad looks down. He sees that he's bleeding. He sticks his fingers in it and says, "Hey, you made me bleed my own blood." As he launches 2 attacks at you. There you go.
Son of a bitch.
Doubles!
Ow!
Oh, yeah. Oh, so how are you commentating this, Laszlo? As I look up my crit chart, I don't have this open.
Isn't it only double 6?
It has to be double sixes.
Double
or
sixes, yeah. You're right.
rather, multiple sixes.
Multiples.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There is a gun. There is a gun in play now. That is not how I mean.
That is kind of how these fights.
Even though he has shot them twice, it looks like he is the one who is going down. I cannot believe this turn of events. What is going on here?
How much damage has Marius taken?
Yeah, really.
So did I take 8 that last time?
You took 8,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I'm down to 16 out of 30.
Yep, and then you took 2 in the fall.
I did take that off, yeah.
Yep.
Because I went to 28, then 24, and now 16.
16 out of 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still all right. Yeah, he's
a point above serious wounded.
It's your turn. He's bleeding pretty bad. He's like panting heavily. There's a lot of blood. There's an awful lot of blood.
Is it mine or his or both?
It's mostly his.
Okay.
Again, lady, I will save your child for just the reasonable low cost of 100 credit.
She chews on a finger thinking about it. He is kind of a little shit.
Jesus. I mean, I know I shot the kid twice, but you're his mother.
You did not hear that.
On live TV.
Yeah. No, you're still worse, Marius. You're still worse than this.
You know how in TV shows and movies or whatever, if you get a wound, someone sticks their finger in it and it really hurts?
You gotta push the bullet in.
No, I'm gonna grab the kid who I threw at him that fell down. I'm gonna grab his hand and push the bullet in. I don't want to get blood on him.
Well, he doesn't resist you. He doesn't resist you. So you grab the kid. Use them as a bludgeoning instrument again.
Yeah.
Just make me another melee attack roll. That's fine. It's just a limp noodle. He dodges out of the way. The mom says, 50 cred to make him look good on camera.
Oh, no deal. I do not negotiate for the life of children.
I didn't say you had to live. Just make him look good.
Oh, but I would be like doing some sort of sick-ass flying kick into his face. I don't think I can make your kid look like me.
All right. 100 creds. Just make this end. Make my kid look good. Make my kid look good. It'll be another 50.
All right. I shout, gun! Belated.
Everyone else yells, and?
They all their guns out of their geese. It's like, we all got one.
Yeah.
I intrude on the fight and go to disarm Marius.
I don't have the gun. I'm holding the other kid.
Yes, he's battering the kid with the kid.
Sorry, I misspoke. By disarm, I meant break his arm.
The kid's arm, right?
Pinball. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. So we're going to reinitiate because Pinball is entering the fray. All the kids in the dojo, though, cry foul, and they all turn their backs to the scene. You've just made dishonorable combat.
At this point, I'm quickly exiting because I don't want to be anywhere near this scene when it goes down.
Yes,
gonna
you
say,
do start
this might
hearing
be-
sirens in the background.
This might be time to turn the light off. Just flip that switch and
Oh, perfect. So you flip the switch.
flip the
So
switch.
Pinball, you will go first. It's now very dark, but I think you can see in the dark. Can you not?
I can.
Yes. This kid is
s-
experienced in blind fighting, so can he.
so if I'm going first, first I do an amazing flying kick on Marius.
Laszlo, of course, gear can film perfectly well in the dark, so the commentary continues. Make an attack against Marius. Oh!
I'm making him look good.
Yeah. That's like a 5.
Yeah, 5. Can he
5.
avoid a 5?
Can you
You
avoid
sure
a 5, Marius? Yes, easily.
It's the only
Okay,
thing-
second attack, I'm going to sweep his legs. Much better.
Oh, you sweep the leg.
So I put Marius on the ground.
Okay, you put Marius on the ground. The kid passes out from blood loss.
Excellent.
Oh my
Your
god,
sirens
who would have
outside.
expected a draw here at this dojo right now? God, amazing. Alright. I haven't got a sign off yet. Bye.
Pinball receives cash to his agent along with a phone number that says, "Call me." All right, the police start rushing in. The smarter of you have already fled the building, as have most of the kids. Laszlo is still commentating, but he's an official medical person.
Oh yeah,
On the
I'm on
scene.
scene to treat the medicine people and not do any of the other things that I was doing, yeah.
Marius is on the ground. Pinball, do you want to take off before the police enter? The kid's bleeding out.
I leave that to Falcon. That is his job, not mine. I make
No,
them bleed, not stop
It's
the bleeding.
Falcon's job once he's bled out, not bleeding out.
Yeah, but if I stop him, then I don't have to do any more work.
That's
So,
true.
you know.
Yeah.
Less paperwork, much less paperwork. Someone else has to do paperwork that you don't have to because they lived.
All right, where are you going, Pinball?
Uh,
Police arriving on scene.
out the back, like a
Okay.
reasonable person. And
Some of the dojo students that are filing back are you giving you high fives, going slick kick, man.
I know the first one was just for show to get me on the scene and to distract them, but I went high and then I brought them down low, and that is how you do it. You must change up and vary your attacks at all times. I demonstrate. Swah, swah.
Laszlo, you catch the mother as she's putting a little something in her eyes to make herself look like she's crying. As the police come in, she's cradling your kid. My son.
She's in Pieta. This is the most shit that her son has ever done for her.
Oh.
This evil man shot my son.
No, not me. I'm not the evil man.
One of the officers knows you because this is a neighborhood. It's like, oh, Laszlo, you're here a little early, aren't you? I don't think the kid's dead yet.
Yes, but
No, is it the old fat guy that we got to worry about?
Wait, I thought
No, he's moving.
what? I thought Marius
The
left.
guy in the
Did he not?
sequin.
I thought Marius ran away. Did he not?
I don't know. Did you, Marius? No, he's
No.
still
Oh, okay.
there. Laying in a pile of shame. That's what he's doing.
All right. Well, I will
I
try
found my
and
bum
patch
and it
them
hurt.
both up. While confusing the evidence as much as possible somehow. Oh, I don't know. It's a rundown place. Maybe somebody was breaking in here, and they bravely fought him off together. Yes, well, that might have been it.
Officer goes to observe the scene, looks at the mom. The kid's getting consciousness. It's like, kid, you want to file charges? It was an honorable fight. I should have expected the gun. He looks over at Marius, gives you the thumbs up.
I have no clue what's going on anymore. This just defies the logic that I have. This is not the dojo I trained at.
Yeah, it's effective.
Ooh, touche.
The kid catches your eye and says, "You can keep a belt." It's all right, ma'am. He just passed out dramatically.
So am I free to go? It's not even my gun. It was this kid's gun.
All right. Look, we'll just take the statements. Laszlo, you got this on video. If there's any questions later. Hey, nice channel, by the way. Me and the boys just started watching.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, good. Yes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, right?
All right, well, he takes the gun in question. Asks the woman some more. It's like, so what were you all doing in the building anyway? And my gosh, what's this kid been eating?
Right, that's what I was saying. I'm amazed
It's
he's
the
actually
thing on the market, ground gorilla pineal glands.
right. I'm amazed the blood is the blood red?
Yes, it is.
Thought it might be green or white or something.
You're allowed to crawl away in shame, Marius.
I live in shame, so this is nothing new for me.
Sequin dojo vest and all.
You know what? I think my dojo days are over. I'm leaving the gi. I'm gonna take off the belts, all 107 of them.
Some of them still have the plastic wrap.
Yeah, those are a little harder to tie up, but I made it work. Take off the sequins. Sorry?
Do the Spider-Man scene. Toss them in the trash can as you leave.
No, I'll leave them on the ground, soaking in the blood.
Also acceptable.
Take off the pants and then realize I forgot to put on underwear. And then hold my head up high because I have nothing to be ashamed about, and I walk back to my canister or
Your canister.
whatever it's.
Only to be arrested by the police for indecent exposure.
I dare them to touch me.
They just tase you.
Shit, I forgot about those.
They immediately yell, "Stop resisting!"
We'd arrest you for indecent exposure, sir. But to be honest, we really can't tell. Just go
Now
home.
I hang my head
Go
in
home.
shame. It was cold.
It was cold. Shrinkage involved.
Also, blood loss.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well,
But
Pinball
in
made
honesty,
money
there's
off of
not
it.
much to see.
Laszlo got a few likes. And now you can go listen to your Johnny Cash, Marius.
Johnny Cash is the problem with this. I got into this mood because of Johnny Cash. I'm going back to Black Hole to Soundgarden.
You hurt yourself today, just to see if you could feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt any more than Johnny Cash. Tomorrow's a whole new day. I'm taking acting lessons. I want to be a director.
As you come back, Altiera has Laszlo's stream going on, and she says, "You guys just live in a constant state of something."
It's amazing. It is like we are in some sort of sitcom. Events just sort of happen. Time is very relative as well.
She pushes a button, and then there's a laugh track. I think I've got my deck working now. It's yeah, it's a thing. So
And the first thing you did with the deck was come and watch my stream? Oh, I am so honored. This is
support.
great. Oh, amazing.
It's too bad it's only citywide. That's really
Oh, yes.
sad. Sad. Oh, okay. How's my inquiries going on? So I'm gonna meet somebody at this night market.
That is correct.
Okay.
He's going to get the stuff. He's going to meet you face to face and tell you what he knows for the stuff that we will have available for him, because that is what he wants. We vaguely suspect he's trying to recreate your experiment, but that's not our problem.
Well, his voice did sound familiar on the phone. I mean, and his name checks out, but I guess we'll see. Oh, Marius, you look bad.
Yeah, I don't
What are
feel
you
so
talking
good.
about? He always looks like that.
I'm just gonna crawl to my pod. And
We
just
did have a
go
long
inside.
day.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a warning sign of compromised atmosphere, and you get sprayed with a bunch of disinfectant as you get into the cube.
Ow! That really hurts.
Here, take one of these and call me in the morning.
Is it a cyanide capsule?
No, I'm sorry. I'm here to prolong your suffering.
Son of a bitch.
It will heal you.
Also, cyanide is a terrible way to go. There's much agony involved.
Sounds about right for my life. Yep.
Oh, well, if you're into that sort of thing, go right ahead.
I don't know.
All
did
right,
you buy
well-
any?
You have black market to plan. Elena has a database of possibly some really lucrative information, depending on what you can dig out through there. You can have your AI help you do searches once it's all up too, but you're going to have to ask it give it certain keywords and such to look for, because it doesn't know what's valuable.
No. I mean, it's valuable in terms of client and what she wants, and also valuable just in terms of general knowledge and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'll get Tetra to help me search for general information that could be useful, because she'll probably know.
Sure.
Something that does become pretty useful is like during the crash and the resulting nuclear explosion of other things, a lot of personal property records got lost. And so a lot of stuff is basically still being debated as to who owns what. So if you can unearth actual records that you can prove provenance on, is actually worth money.
I'm sorry, did somebody say money? Is that you, narrator voice in the sky? Are you saying money we should follow?
No, I'm just saying that there's possible pay dirt in there.
Yeah.
So what you guys have going on right now? Some loose ends. Well, you've got the market set up. You have a location. There was some talk about security. I think Jameis, your tribe was potentially doing some security.
Yeah, well, I know that they help set up everything, and we're potentially going to do so. Potential security against EMP blast is the main thing.
Yeah, so you got to figure that out.
The local gang was going to provide more on the ground security, and if Pinball wanted to help with that, help set stuff up, that's his knowledge. Because if I recall, you helped with security last time.
We did pretty good. Sure, sir. I will. Now that Tetra is here, we will make more calls to people that are interested in virtual surgeons with the missile launchers.
Well, so far you've got a street gang providing some base level security. You've got some backup from Elena's nomads. You've got the location, which was
in the old med center.
Yeah, old med center. Yep.
So yeah, do you want to get some more high-powered, or better security pinball? Was the question for you?
Well, we do have a lot riding on this one. We have to do a very much counterattack. We gotta be very picky about the clientele we let in.
No,
We
don't.
might have to actually take a
Why?
loss.
Why start now?
Well, the clientele that you have a list of clientele. I mean, your people that get the notice of where the thing is going to be is a very curated list.
But they always tell some people.
Yeah, of course
Yeah,
they do.
because we have no idea how that turned about where the marker was last time, so there's no reason to assume it's not going to turn up again this time as well.
Mhm.
And we have no idea where the people who crashed us, where their night market was, or any of the information from that.
Oh yes, we were going to crash theirs if they.
Yeah, that happened long. That was long past. We've passed way past that date.
They never sent out a date. What are you talking about?
They did
Well,
set up a
not
date.
that you guys never got.
Yeah. What we might be able to do now is, for example, Titsha might be able to talk to a contact and find out if they're saying they went to that night market and find out what happened.
No, you guys, you guys, other than the initial flyers that were bombed during your night market, of course, you guys never. You're not on their invite list, so.
But they sent out a website to keep tabs on, and we kept tabs on it.
Did we?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, it never came up.
That would have been the purview of Marius. So what do you think happened?
Marius.
Sorry, what did I do? I'm listening to my music and stewing.
This is what you didn't do.
What?
He had a lot going on.
No, he didn't. All right, Marius, you got to get back into training. There's more children fight rings for you to join.
Oh, I think my days of fighting at the dojo are over. That was let's be honest, that was pretty sad. I mean, I shot a kid after all.
Yes. Yeah. And that is very pathetic. I am actually impressed you hit him, though. I got to admit.
Twice. Did you see that? Twice. I hit him twice, but I mean,
it was point blank range, but you did successfully shoot a child twice.
Don't take this away from me, Pinball.
100% accuracy, not a wasted bullet.
Achievement unlocked. Just use it. If you're going to shoot a child, you should use bigger bullets. Those were baby bullets. That was a baby caliber you were using, not child-sized caliber.
I won't let you bring me down.
No, this is me picking you up because you are way down on the floor. In fact, you are lying down as we speak.
I'm recovering. I got the shit beat out of me by a 13-year-old who's as built as you are. Does no one else find that odd?
I believe he was 12. Wasn't he 12?
That's just not making it better.
Well, I mean, Marius would shout 13, 12. The kids would shout from the sidelines. He's 13. I think he just had his birthday.
I got my ass kicked. Story's over. Tomorrow is the new dawn.
Well, tomorrow you're supposed to go get your clinic set up. You got to hire some new doctors.
Oh, that's right.
You've only got one employee left, the secretary.
Oh, she stuck around. She's so
Yeah, of course she
sweet.
did.
Oh,
She's homeless. She's living in the office right now.
We'll put a stop to that unless she wants to pay. Nothing's for free in this world. I learned that first day of management training. We're going to have to... I'll start making a list of things we have to do. I'll call her. She probably should be working overtime for free. There's things she can do, like baking pies, and she makes muffins.
Cupcakes. You can call the office, and you're getting the message that the office will be closed until further notice, as we do some restructuring, because there was some damage done to that office.
Can you remind me what we did to it?
Oh, just broken windows, some bullet holes here and there. Nothing horrible.
So we didn't blow it
But
up.
you did like scare off your primary dentist. I mean, the group has other contacts that you can reach out to.
That's fine. I mean, it was more just That's fine. I didn't like him anyways. Yeah, there's things we can do.
That was Dr. Morgan's turn. He liked to monogram the teeth that he put in. Nobody liked that. Nobody.
No. He was costing us business anyways. He was costing us money. I get a cut of everything, right? Being the assistant to the regional manager.
Well, it depends on how you cook the books, but yeah.
Okay. I might need to learn how to cook books.
You had a crash course in that.
I had a crash course. Okay, they thought of everything at this training course.
Well, you thought it was a cooking class.
I was very hungry at the time.
All right. So Kelly, Marius has some personal agendas that he could be taking care of. Pinball, I don't think you had anything out there. It's been kind of quiet on the whole Hitman for Hire website so far.
What are you talking about? I got to.
It's a DIY sort of era now. Most people just do it themselves. So
Well, I mean, I got to hit
professionals.
Marius twice.
Just
This has been a
once.
good-
Just once. I evaded the first one.
Oh, earlier when you told me to punch you.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot about that. My bad. Apologies.
That one was for free, but I got paid for the second one.
Sure did. Elena, you will soon have access to an ancient database, from the before times. So there might be some things you want to look up in there and see if there is anything that is worth money. But is there anything else you want to be working on?
Well, just because since that dojo is now a site of rather unpleasantness,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to look into the possibility of buying it up and converting it into my garage that I've been trying to get.
Oh, buying out the building, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have either bureaucracy or business?
Yes.
Okay. You decide which one to roll, and that will.
Business is better.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll throw 4 points of luck into this because what the hell? Oh, I don't know nothing. Good gods, that's a terrible roll. 9.
Given how bad that roll is, you're sure that building is owned by a shell corporation, owned by another shell corporation. You're figuring triads. Some heavy hitters must own it for as little as you're finding. You're sure. You're certain of it.
Just
certain.
stay away from it. Don't go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's just cursory. You can still pursue it. It's just like you can't find anything just straight up as to who owns it. It seems to be obfuscated. You don't get any further than that.
Yeah.
Maybe someone who has some computer skills could track it down, but
We don't know anyone.
you don't.
You do hacking now, don't you?
Tetra, anything that you have, anything loose out there that your character needs to wind up?
No, I was just working on the night market.
Okay.
What you might want to do, Tetra, just a suggestion, sort of see if you can find out anyone who went to that other night market run by our competitors, and just we'll see if there's any information. What was that like?
Okay.
I think part of it.
Yeah, you can use your base skill for your class. Just give me a roll on that because I want to see how it's basically you're going through your network, finding out if anyone knew, if anyone went.
All right, that's the base.
And while you're rolling that, I don't remember. Did you guys put out a cursory information to all the contacts in your black market list saying that there will be one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that's a really good roll.
roll.
A couple
Okay.
things you find out. One, yes, their black market did go off. It was really heavy on military hardware was the big thing. Not just guns, but also vehicles. Some salvage from prior times as well. There was even some VTOLs. They're not called VTOLs in this.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. Okay. So there were a lot of vehicles. There were a lot of weapons. Some pretty top-notch surgical equipment there as well. But while that is cool, people were not expecting that because all of that comes with a fairly high price tag. And the generalized stuff that your night markets are known for, like just the day-to-day stuff, like someone wants a rice cooker, which is impossible to find in a store. they go to a black market to get one. Yours has kind of been known for that it's like all these things that you can't buy anymore. You can't just go into a store and buy. Your night markets have had them. So people were a little bit disappointed. They were amazed at what you could buy if you had the funding, but it was a little on the high side. But with that roll that you made, the other thing you hear on the grapevine is that when you guys put out your message saying that your night market will happen as normal, their next night market's on the same night. They're trying to pull your business.
Oh.
Much like yours, no one knows the location until the day before.
Okay, new plan, guys. I go to their night market while you deal with ours. Shenanigans will happen. It will be a great time. I understand they have mini combat vehicles there. Maybe I should take Elena. Elena, do you feel like stealing a tank? How do you feel about stealing a tank?
Normally fine, but my family's going to be at my night market. I need to be there with him.
This might actually work out in your favor, given your contacts there, Tetra. Basically, people were just disappointed. Like, it will probably attract the gangs to theirs, looking for hardware, looking for armaments. But your normal customers, more likely to come to yours. They can't afford that night market, and it's also not what they're looking for. So it actually might make yours better by not attracting the gangs to yours.
Oh.
Just something that your contacts are loading out.
So what you do is you make sure the gangs know about their night market, and that's the sort of stuff they have, so we can even distract the gangs away to that night market.
Even better. We tell all the gangs, especially the rivals.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I could go up, help spice things up if you think we can spare me. But otherwise, maybe we can just hire a few people that really hate those gangs. Tell them that the gangs will be there too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people who really hate those gangs.
Oh yeah. That's why don't you set this up? See if we can push them some business. It's just good business to help your competitors also do well. Rising seas floats all boats.
Okay. Well, actually, no, we don't know location. So if it's at anywhere near us, though, you could end up with a massive turf war exploding right beside us. So we won't know that till nearer the day.
Yeah, the day before.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm sure people will have fun either way.
Laszlo, as you're checking your stats on your most recent upload, you're catching some of the local news where they're reporting the title called Panic at the Dojo, where local dentist shoots neighborhood kid. Bystanders reported to say he deserved it.
Look, I'm going to show Marius. Look, they're reporting that you are a dentist. They said you were a dentist. You've made it. Well done.
Dentist?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have given up on that idea. Yeah. Maybe I can run the business and be.
You can always fall back on it if the acting doesn't work out.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yes. I can always pull teeth if Hollywood doesn't need me.
You can play the part of a dentist.
So first you went from knocking out teeth to pulling teeth, and now you're going to use teeth to chew the scenery.
To be fair, I've always been the one pulling the teeth. Not so much the knocking out.
I know, you were very bad at that first one. You couldn't even do it with a gun in your hand.
Hey, we got to start somewhere.
But you started, and then you're like, I will give this up now.
So, good. Laszlo, so I left you for last because there is a specific thing that you were requested, well, your group was requested to do for the night market.
We were trying to get some stuff together in order to do that. Unfortunately, that comes back to Tetra, I think. I'll fix it, see if she can find the things.
Well, it depends.
I'm happy to help out, but I don't know. Is it medical tech?
Yes, Laszlo has access to all that.
It's just me.
It is a question of whether or not Laszlo feels comfortable with stealing that from the places that he works.
I mean, I'd rather not. No. I
Mhm.
mean, I'd prefer to, if we cannot get it anywhere else in time for this night market, then yes. But otherwise, no. I will.
Does Laszlo have business or what's the paperwork one?
Bureaucracy?
Bureaucracy. Yeah.
No,
either one.
I believe I have neither of those. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
got any
this came
points
up last
invested
time
in them,
for
but
some
I can.
reason.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
can
have
still
it
make
last
the roll. In this case, since you don't have anything in either one, do a bureaucracy.
All right, I'll give you a bureaucracy roll, and the number I roll is
Really low. Okay.
yes. Look at that.
Right.
6.
So potentially Laszlo may have known who the various hospitals are getting their supplies from, just to at least maybe pass Tetra a name to acquire stuff from. Unfortunately, no. You don't look at the paperwork that closely.
You just have to arrange a job on your work and look the other way. Don't have to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what middlemen are for.
Yep. So what I was going to do is, if Laszlo could provide her with a name, this could have been easier. Unfortunately, no. So Tetra, you're going to need to reach out to your contacts and see if anyone can fill the shopping list that was given to you. Now, you do have Ollivander's phone, so you do know some of the suppliers that sell medical equipment, so you can start by reaching out to them. Go ahead and make me...
I thought we sorted that out last time.
Mm-mm.
We got
Did
someone.
we?
There were people there were like 2 different groups on the contact list who could supply the parts.
Yes, but now we need more.
Well, so you did work out that you did have the contacts. Now it's figuring out if they can get a hold of the stuff, etc. So you did have the contacts, yeah, because that was out of Ollivander's cell phone. Believe that's what we did. I don't think we made a roll. We just did a.
I don't think we did
there.
make a roll.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember a roll.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Okay.
All right.
So do that now. That's pretty solid. All right. I think this is going to be a give and take. So both the vendors, that one provides more on the way of the machinery, the other one provides more on the way of the drugs and chemicals that were requested. They're both into it, and yes, they can get a hold of it, but they want certain assurances because that's a lot of cash that they're going to have to front to bring this to the markets. And you're telling them you've got an assured 100%, you've got a buyer that will buy it, but they want to know what the protection is going to be like. Because they're coming with a lot of very expensive stuff. Can you make sure, and like, what are you doing to ensure that we are going to be safe bringing it to you and then leaving with that money intact? What they're asking, what are you doing for security? Now, normally you don't give this sort of thing out because then people would know what your security is, but
We kind of need
hesitant.
it though.
They are hesitant to bring that stuff if you don't give them some assurances.
Mm-hmm.
So what
Insurance.
do you say?
Pay
Yeah.
for it yourself. If they don't, guarantee a sale. If it doesn't sell, you're buying it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
it's not the sale that they're worried about. They're worried about bringing it to the location and not being robbed, and being able to leave the location and not being robbed.
Right. So maybe one of us can escort them.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if only you knew somebody.
Yeah. So
Actually, no. So these are regulars at Ollivander's. One of them just point blank asks, "You still working with that pinball guy?"
He's bouncing around.
Yeah.
And he's kind of a wild card. Like, things seem to go wrong when he's around.
What?
Yeah, but it's fun. That's it.
Well, I'm not looking for fun, Tetra. I'm looking for safety and some securities here. I tell you what, I like the idea of an escort. I mean, they're going to have to be low key. We don't want to advertise to the whole neighborhood that we're, bringing stuff in. But I like the idea of an escort in and out.
I am not pinball. I am pencil ball.
Cue ball, pinball's larger cousin.
Oh, 8-ball. There we go.
Yeah, he's pretty much our person for that. And last time the night market was attacked, nothing really happened except they were just attacked. So
You're supposed to say how I dealt with the problem with efficiency. Ah.
So
Well,
look,
you can't do
we'll be offloading from a boat over at the upper marina. Now I know you can't tell us where the location of the night market's going to be, but if you can send us a security detail, really low key, undercover sort of thing, to meet us at the upper marina, take us to the site, escort us back, we'll be willing to fill the shopping list.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, no, we're only doing this because Ollivander has been he's been good for business. The last couple of night markets you guys ran, gotta admit that last one was a little scary, but hey, you know, I think that's going to improve sales. We're going to get a lot of looky-loos this time, expecting more pyrotechnics, perhaps.
Exactly.
So we'll see how it goes. We'll call this the test, right? If
That's
we
fair.
get all of our stuff sold on this list, we make some good money, we'll keep doing business. Otherwise, lose our numbers.
Okay, that sounds fair.
All right. Have somebody meet us at the upper marina, say 3 hours before markets open. Give us enough time to get there and set up.
Got it. That'll work.
All right. You have a deal. Do they sign off?
Mm-hmm.
Marius rolled an accounting test.
Sorry, that was an oops.
What are you checking? Your balance?
How much is this low key security detail gonna cost us? I don't think we have anyone who's low key.
I have to be what?
Exactly.
Well, if you explain the problem, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
My family is trying to arrange contact more with the Hoffs. So perhaps we could get some of the Hoffs to come and do the escorting, so that they've actually got someone there who actually knows how to do protection and stuff, who aren't part of the
Yeah.
local area, and sort of we're trying to establish better connections with them. So maybe, just provisionally maybe get some of the Hoffs to come in and help do the escorting.
That would be good. Because they were very adamant that the person is low key.
And there's nothing more low key than a bunch of guys having perms in their hair, beautiful white teeth, and wearing leather jackets. There's nothing more low key.
Compared with some of the situations we get around here, no, that is perfectly low key.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the alternative, that's extremely low key.
Yeah.
I do not understand any other objections whatsoever. See, not having a situation does nothing. It is how you respond and overcome situations that is the true test.
As he's loading a law rocket launcher.
But anyway, that's a suggestion. You don't have to.
No, I think we'll go with it.
Okay. I'll contact my family and we'll make arrangements.
Do they all drive black Firebirds with a little scrolling red eye in the front?
Well, of course.
They've all got motorbikes. Yeah.
Seems like a missed opportunity.
Talk to them.
I will.
Hey, the Hoff was more than just Knight Rider. Okay.
Oh, so they also sometimes drive a boat.
They're also lifeguards.
And
who
pose
do
as
that
lifeguards.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And they take care of vampires and other supernatural creatures.
And don't forget his stunning rendition of Jekyll and Hyde on stage. True story. I saw that. I was very surprised.
All right. So you've secured 2 vendors that can provide the medical gear that you agreed to have there. So it looks like your meet for Altiera and the doctor will go off just fine. You are going to enlist the Hoffs for security for the upper marina to and back from the market. Okay, we'll just say that'll happen. That's fine. you've arranged some other security. What are you going to do about the EMP? That's the thing that we haven't really talked about.
Well, no, that's what my tech family was supposed to be helping with.
Yeah, so they're going to deal with that, right? Okay.
Yeah. That's the other security. That's all Pinball's thing. So we've got the local can. I don't know if he wants.
Okay. So do you want to do any press beforehand? So Tetra found out that they're specifically trying to have their night markets on the same day that you guys have yours to draw away your crowd. It didn't seem like it's going to work, considering the stuff they're selling is just too high end, too rich for most of your clients' blood.
Didn't we have a plan of diverting all the gangs to their night market?
You talked about it. I mean, do you want to try and put something like that into motion?
Yeah, that would be a better idea, I think.
Absolutely.
I like that better.
Why would they object to more customers?
Okay, so how do you get that out? Does anybody have any particular skills with the street gangs? Laszlo, who is newly a celebrity.
I don't have that reach, I don't think.
Yeah.
Would that be
How
streetwise?
do you want to do it? How do you want to do it?
It would involve Streetwise normally.
Yeah.
You also got Night City as a potential school.
I think that's all.
This is
Well,
this
it's
is
the
definitely
gangs of that.
Streetwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Night
leave you-
City will tell you basic stuff, but if you want to figure out gangs specifically, yeah, that's
just remember you haven't used your luck points yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use
That's
all of
based
them.
on cool. That's not
So-
me.
Use all of them. All of them.
who's got the plan, and what are you doing to get the word out before you just make a roll?
So I have put forth the plan for other people to edit and modify. That's we go get the Jets and also the Sharks and have them snap up into the night market. Give them slightly different times to show up, so that at least one's fully on board while the other shows up. And then we, repeat this because everybody has turf that they have to protect, and it is honestly the most rivals are the ones that are right next to each other anyway.
Yeah, so that's what I'm getting at is like, how do you go about it? Like, you could go with the tact of, hey, I heard the Sharks are getting a hold of some military hardware. It'd be a shame if the Jets were left out in the cold.
Oh yeah, let's do it multi-stage where we're like, hey, there's this night market. They have a lot of good stuff for sale, and then we start saying, I heard. As soon as we get one person to say, yeah, that's a good idea, go to the rivals and say, I heard this guy is going to the night market to pick up some stuff.
All right.
Some hardware.
Let's tell you what,
some gear.
anyone who has the skill, you need to have it. Not having anything in it will do you no good because you don't know who to talk to. Kid, feel free to make a roll. Otherwise, you could. So there is kind of like the underground. What do they call it? Kind of like the black net. No, there's a specific thing for criminality in the cyberpunk world that they use.
I think you may be thinking of Shadowrun. And
No, Cyberpunk has it too. It's basically
Scream
a job
sheets?
board. Scream sheets are the official thing. I can't remember what it is, but basically it's a job board for doing larcenous things. But it's the same thing. You would need to have that skill to even know about that either. So
does our fixer have the streetwise skill, or
Yeah.
does anybody for that matter?
I have a 10.
oh wow, yeah. No one else has streetwise. No one else has streetwise. You are not with it. You are definitely not with it. Well, Tetra, you go ahead and make me a streetwise check, and depending on how well you do, 14's not bad. So I'm going to use that as a.
Did you use your luck?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you do that? I did not use my luck.
You just say you wanted to use luck. We've got
And how much?
I already rolled it.
No, that's 14's pretty good. I will use that in a contest that we will do next time. So we will, in fact, pick up the next session with the night market, all these things in place. And is everyone intending to be at your night market, or is someone wanting to visit the alternate night market?
Well, everybody has said it was. No one has supported the idea of pinball going to the other night market. So
I support it. I mean, it is a good idea
Excellent.
to go there
It's
to
a very good idea.
cause
Yes.
problems there. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I will be going there to cause issues. Just give me a list of names of people I should antagonize, and I will antagonize them.
You should try and be somebody else when you're there. Like, pretend to be one of the other gangs and, just...
Oh, Marius, I need your help as a professional actor.
What? Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I've been waiting for this day. For like a day. Yeah, what can I do with you? Remember, you have to be loose. Loosen up your body. Just relax.
Okay.
And just...
I start pounding my chest. Let's see.
Not familiar with this technique.
It's a vocal warm-up exercise, famous for Wolf of Wall Street. Anyway, I need to be disguised as a gang banger.
How much time is there between now and then?
Couple of days, actually, like a day and a half, a full day, and then the next day, and then that night.
Okay, all right. I was wondering if that time for some. We need some time. I can put some therapy in.
That's why I wanted to find out if anyone else is doing anything in the meantime. So, you have a day and a half, basically.
That's
All right.
Yeah.
Marius, let's find out who is the most notorious gang that is a rival with gosh darn everybody, and then find out what their colors is and deck me out with the bazings. I intend to get shot on the day.
And since neither of you actually have Streetwise, you're just actually picking stuff out of the news that's completely wrong and fabricated for the most part.
I'm going to be wearing two rival gang colors at the same time.
At the same time, exactly. All right. Well, that gives me something to work with next time. Yeah, so there we go.
Tetra, who's the worst gang in the city that everybody hates?
Is Pinball going alone, or is Marius coming with Pinball?
I don't know. Did Marius find his courage?
Well, you asked for help. That really that put me right back up there. I'm good to go. Wherever I'm needed.
Into danger.
I've been reading my acting book while I was in here, sulking. So I was able to get better at acting.
I fully approve of the plan of Pinball and Marius not being at our night market.
I would love to see how this goes out for you.
You know Marius is not going to survive.
Okay. Does anyone want to accompany the Hoffs in the protection?
Do you think I could pull off a perm in a leather jacket? Leather jacket, yes.
We could sequence your leather jacket.
Somehow I always envision Pinball as being bald. I don't know why.
I could be the contact with the Hoffs. I could be doing that.
Okay.
Because that's involved driving, because I can do that then, because it is my family and social media. So.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
Yeah.
All right, so that will leave.
It's just an escort. There's no danger whatsoever happening.
So that will leave Tetra and Laszlo at the site.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, I was going to be at the site.
Yes.
We need Tetra at the site definitely anyway to actually be capable of doing things.
Yeah, you need your fixer there to be able to talk to all the vendors that will, of course, have problems because they always have problems.
And Laszlo can be there to patch all the problems up.
Look, you cannot put the pesticide dealer right next to the fresh fruit vendor. You can't do that. You've got to move one of us. Yeah.
You've got to guarantee genuine human meat.
I was going to say, that is what I will be doing.
Yeah. Okay, we will pick up next time then. So there we go. Kind of a filler session tonight, but it was good to have Marius back, and I had to kick you around. I had to because,
Oh,
you'd be
did
gone.
I ever get kicked?
Yeah, spend those points, by the way, before the next session.
Was that your last opportunity to do so before you didn't use
that targeted towards me?
Yeah.
I actually just spent it while you guys were planning the night.
Oh, so what, enlighten us. What did you do? Did you pick up a
Okay.
new role?
I don't know how to do that yet. I didn't find it. I just bought.
That's easy enough.
I'm down to 40 points left, so maybe it's not.
Okay. Not for that. No, you need a little bit more than that. Not much more. But
So I went away to that course, so I got 4 levels of accounting and 3 levels of business.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then I decided that because I was reading my acting book on character study for idiots, I've got 5 levels of acting.
That's a really good book.
It's for idiots.
You need 60 points to pick up a role, first of a role of anything.
Okay.
The book was Shatner on acting. It's a classic, even in the cyberpunk age.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna watch some Star Trek in next session. I will channel my inner Canadian for you.
Your inner Shat.
Inner
Yes.
Shat. Wait.
All right.
Oh,
we'll call it
amazing.
there. We'll call it there.
For some reason, I have a level of acting. I don't know why. I
Not a
forgot.
bad thing to have. Yeah. Richard, go ahead and tell us all about your stream. Are you streaming tonight?
Probably not immediately after this, as I've been awake for who knows how long because of electrical problems, which it doesn't matter that you won't hear about. But I will be streaming on Monday, so be here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now,
Limited time offer. No vowels.
No vowels.
No vowels.
At least we get the
So
no
many
vowels part.
so many consonants.
Where I will be streaming
Only consonants.
a video game of some description.
And apparently Laszlo's stream also has no vowels, I'm seeing.
That's what Jameis has said.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jameis, tell us about your blog, please.
Yep, got a blog. Since I've got a different group to what we had yesterday, I'm just going to repeat that I went to the Marvel exhibition over the weekend, took lots of photos of the props and costumes and such. So you can go to my blog and get a link to all that folder of photos to have a look at and go, ooh, pretty.
Cool. Kelly, you got anything?
No, nothing.
No. Steven.
I'm super unknown these days.
No guest appearances anywhere, huh?
No guest appearances.
Kim?
Find me on the Steam Steal and Murder Discord. Sign up for that if you are interested. Join in on a game. Bert takes basically everybody.
As evidenced. No.
As evidenced.
Kim, you got anything for us?
No, not really.
All right. Well, we'll say goodnight. Go to BlueMagicBlueMagik.com. You can find all the social links there, including the Discord invite. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night, everybody.